I became a better teacher, a better pastor, a better preacher, and a better leader when I was introduced to Bloom's taxonomy, which is a learning model, a pedagogy, that goes through 6 stages. It tells us that the lowest levels of learning are knowledge, comprehension, and application, meaning, learning information, figuring out how that information works in such a way that we have a good independent grasp of it, we could explain it to others, and then application, meaning figuring out how we put that information to good use in real life. Here's what's so funny. Those are the low levels of learning. But in preacher school, we were always told that application was like the point. That was the strawberry jam. That's what you were always driving for. If people could apply what you said, that was a home run. How disappointing to learn that what I thought was a home run was actually still the lower level of learning. Well, the truth is, in a sermon on a Sunday morning, you can't usually get beyond that. All you can really do is kind of throw it out there in 20 minutes or 30 minutes and give points for application and hope people run with it. Well, that's why I think we need space for increased pedagogical creativity, is because we go, well, if these other things matter, the higher level learnings, analysis, synthesis, evaluation, and sometimes he will also include creativity in that. If you want those higher level learnings, they can't happen on a Sunday. Maybe they can happen in small groups, maybe they can happen in youth group, but the point is that we got to press in further in order for our people to really learn and really know how to follow Jesus. And of course that's crucial, right? Because the word in Greek for disciple, mathetes, it really means learner. That's what we are. We're learners in the way of Jesus. We don't learn just the information about Jesus. We don't just study the words of Jesus. We learn to walk in the way of Christ. We emulate him. We imitate him. He lives inside of us. He's incarnate in us. We're incarnate in the world because of him. So in order to get there, in order to be a real disciple, you can't just preach it to folks and they can't just listen to the preaching. There's got to be something more even than applying what we talk about on a Sunday. And so that's what analysis is. It's when we're identifying and analyzing new patterns, organizing ideas, recognizing trends out in the world, kind of seeing with new perspective and new eyes. And that's what synthesis is when we start to see all those things out there, we figure out new ways to put them together. And then lastly, evaluation. Then we can go, okay, now that I've seen these trends, discovered how the world works, now that I've synthesized some new things for some new solutions, either for my spirit or my family or my church or whatever, now I can evaluate the new solutions I got and figure out if they're any good. And then, of course, the creativity piece means starting all over again with something even fresher and even newer. And that's what I'm advocating here, that we should start all over again with the learning models for our congregations.